Hello, Holy Cross community. This is Father Gerasimos here in Seneca Falls in upstate New York at the Women's Right, a national historical park. This is where in 1848 5 women convened together from this town and from nearby other towns of Waterloo and Philadelphia, and where they came to discuss the issue of women's rights back in 1848, as I said. It is important always to think about these thoughts as people have been persecuted. You know, from the time of the Bible, we see about that because of the fall of Adam and Eve being the first one to fall, that we see that it says that women will be subject to man, and that part is still found in the wedding services. However, one must realize that many times men exploit women. And nowadays, sometimes women exploit men. But the bottom line is that there has to be self-respect. We see Jesus Christ as the example for us. Even though he had the right to sit at the right hand of the Father, he came down on earth so that he can save us and bring us up to heaven. And therefore, we live in a country where we always emphasize rights, and rightfully so. We should emphasize rights, and people do have the rights of life and liberty and the pursuit of happiness, as we say here in America. But more so, we have the right to be able to express our faith, our religion, and our culture. And these are some of the beautiful things that we have here in America. However, rights also is a dangerous word sometimes, because we also feel that we have rights and others do not have, and that people are indebted to us and so forth. But I believe that the right that we truly have is that we deserve to die. So the Bible is very clear: because we have sinned, we all deserve to die. That is our right. And therefore, life, freedom, equality are all gifts, and therefore we should honor these gifts and realize that our gifts are given to us by God. But we also have a responsibility then to respect the gifts that are given to God, to others from God. And therefore, as I stand here at the Women's Rights National Historical Park in Seneca Falls, I ask that we always be respectful for one another, that we learn to love, that we can disagree on some things, but we always have to respect the other person and their opinions, regardless if they're right or wrong. So here, in a place that people fought for what they believed, for the respect of women, that women are equal and created in the image and likeness of God, it is an honor to be standing here, and I pray always that men respect the women and love them and honor them as it is right for them to do so. With that, I sign off, and may God always bless you, and may God bless both men and women in our society. Amen.